Okay. Here we go. You guys ready for some spoopiness? All right, here we go. So we have a selection of... Oh, well, that's not going to work. Hold on. I hate to move it, because, see, it's actually the Be Right Back graphic, but see, they don't have just a clean version of the background graphic. So I had to kind of scooch that in there. I think most of this stuff is 4:3 anyway. Maybe. Video aspect ratio 4:3. And we'll do a crop as well, just in case anything is 16:9. Like 4:3 and a 16:9. And that didn't make any difference at all. Okay. Well, actually, you guys can't really tell on your end. I can tell on my end, but there. As long as we don't hit anything widescreen, we should be fine. Otherwise, it's going to be covering a lot of stuff. Okie dokie. I'm going to refresh the chat again. Doesn't seem to be bringing the multi-stream in for some reason. I keep having to go back to YouTube to check stuff like that. So, as this Tony Caruso says, I picked up a lot of the Shout Factory Blu-ray sets. Hazer and Isaac, I'm getting the Tales of Terror set, even though I have all the movie packs. Yeah, there are some things in there that are not in the other sets. Like, there are a few things that are exclusive to that set. I'm pretty sure I covered that all in my breakdown. I tried to be thorough about that. But yeah, there's quite a lot in that set. For sure. All right, here we go. And needless to say, these will all be varying in quality. So... Sorry, just kind of fiddling with the size of the window here. Okay. Never mind. All right, here we go. I don't know how far we'll watch. We'll watch a bunch and
You're
then...
invited to my special get-together, but beware, you may never leave. Dial this number now. I've got some grisly new tales for you, and if you're one of my lucky callers selected at random, you'll talk to me live while you're awake and safe. So dial this number now if you dare. Talk to me live. Freddy Krueger is waiting just for
1-900-909-FRED.
35 cents each edition.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's this one? Oh, God. This is what, 1953.
It is night. It for Halloween makes noise. But there is a tap at the window.
Whatever could it be?
No one there. Again at the other window.
Must be a ghost.
But no one is there either. Surprise, surprise. It is Father with pumpkins, Indian corn, and straw.
It is Father.
Everything we need for Halloween
Ah,
decorations.
Father. You
Julie wants
spooked
to know
us
what the
good,
straw is for.
dearest
Cover
Father.
the roses with and keep them warm during the winter. The whole family is getting ready to make the jack-o'-lantern. Peter has finished his cat mask, and Julie brings paper to keep the table clean. And now Father is back, and we are all together. Uh-oh, what is Peter up to?
Wow, what a great
Trying to
mask.
scare Shep with his cat mask. And Shep doesn't like to be teased.
Hey, look.
I'm sure
It's
Peter
Alfred
wouldn't
E.
like someone
Newman,
to tease him.
Jr.
Father has a pump out and is working on the face.
He has a pumped out. Okay.
Shep wants to know what this is all about. And in goes his nose.
The real star here is Shep.
Here, says Father. A very sad, sorry, spooky-looking jack-o'-lantern.
Sad, sorry, spooky.
Sad. Now comes the best part. Everyone goes to turn out a light.
Sad, sorry,
Now.
spooky pumpkin. Why? Why so many conflicting emotions on one pumpkin?
And Shep does not like the jack-o'-lantern with a lighted candle in it.
That's right, Shep. You tell it like it is, buddy.
Lights on. Everybody laughs at Shep. But now it is bedtime.
Stupid
Tomorrow is
animal.
Halloween. But for Shep, the scary part of Halloween has already begun. All night he watches a sad, sorry, spooky jack-o'-lantern. The next day is a dull one for Shep. Mother has gone to school to bring Julie and Peter
See?
home for lunch.
You thought I was
and
kidding when
Father
I
is at
said
work.
that the story
And the
was all about
jack-o'-lantern
Shep.
is not scary in the daytime. But there is Peter's cat.
Cat mask.
Peter Shep with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so Shep tears the scary mask apart.
Wow.
There's the outside door.
I wouldn't say it was too scary.
Peter sees his mask, or what is left of it.
Mask,
And
it looks
there's
like
no
it took
time to
about
make a new
5
one,
minutes to make a new
because
one.
the costume parade is right after lunch.
No time to make a new one. I literally just said, looks like that one took
But
about 5
Mother
minutes.
is sure there is some way to get Peter a new costume.
And you couldn't even
Now
see in it.
let's see. There's the needle and thread. Oh, Shep, you're such a bad dog. Now Peter won't have a chance to win the prize for the best costume.
So Mother is the narrator?
Mother tells Peter that she has an idea.
No. Third person again.
Peter, get the rag bag. Julie,
I don't
run
know.
upstairs and get my makeup box. Now the Mexican hat.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly now, only half an hour left. A long length of colored cloth.
Mm-hmm.
Gloves, and now,
Mm-hmm.
and last, the straw hat. A lady scarecrow. What
Okay.
a fine costume parade with Mother, Julie, and Shep watching.
Huh.
There's a witch, a cat, and a clown. Every different kind of costume. But Peter's
Where's
lady
Optimus
scarecrow is the
Prime?
best. It is so funny and so different. The first prize for Peter is a box of balloons. And Peter calls all the other children to share his prize. Balloons for everyone. Everyone
Box
blows
of
up a
baloney.
balloon.
Oh, balloons. I thought she said it was a box of
And then-
baloney. It's like baloney for everyone.
Shep is happy that he helped Peter win. Peter is very happy. Yes, Halloween.
I'm sure Shep has
is
no concept
fun.
of anything that's going on there.
This morning, Billy looked like
Okay.
any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kit. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire.
I remember these.
Amy's a ghost.
Paws for makeup. They also did egg decorating sets for Easter.
Too. So watch your kids turn into the creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
I always got it mixed up with Das, which was the modeling clay.
This Halloween, give the safe treat
Thank you.
that helps treat the disabled.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons.
Thank you.
Good for special treats at local stores and restaurants.
Thank you.
Give Easter Seal safe Halloween coupons
Thank you.
and give the
1984, in
treat that
case you're
gives
wondering.
treatment.
Thank you.
Aw.
Safe Halloween booklets are now available at these fine stores. Support a safe Halloween for children everywhere.
Starburst. Now there's real fruit juice in every chew. Start up the juice with Starburst. Now there's real fruit juice in every bite. All right. Start up the juice
Oh. You say, wow, this is way better quality. And I realized this is one of mine. This is from one of my tapes.
Start up the juice with Starburst.
Because I always recorded in SP mode.
The most wanted criminal in the universe.
It's not human.
Has come to Earth.
Step out of the first loop.
Now nothing can stop it. Except the cops. Who followed it here.
Am I crazy, or does this seem just a little bizarre?
I'm pretty sure I have the Warner Archive release of this. I need to rewatch it.
You're wrong.
Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Claudia Christian, Kyle
Close your eyes for a
MacLachlan,
moment.
Michael Nouri.
Now
That's some good
imagine
shit.
chopping green pepper, mushrooms, onions, and celery, then stir-frying them with shrimps and succulent seafood. No peeking. And serving it with teriyaki glaze and rice pilaf. Okay, now open your eyes. This is what you've been imagining.
Wow,
Denny's
how'd they get away with that?
stir-fry.
They only had to film
One
like
of
half the
6 new
commercial.
dishes we call the Delightfuls. Available only at Denny's. And, of course, in your imagination.
Well, you just basically described everything that's in it. I mean, I'm sure we could make that.
Penetrating. When they're protein stains, you need the power to cut through. The protein
The
power of
DuckTales theme.
Plus. This grape stain
Says
is
my
made
mic
of
is so...
protein,
Oh,
and
my
protein
mind is so high.
And look,
I thought you meant your
Eric
mic
even
with your
has the
microphone.
power to cut through
Like,
the
why are you
blood
listening to
in
things through your
below.
microphone?
Nothing gets out every stain, but you've got
Because I was
Air
mistaking
Plus.
the Starburst
Protein
ad
power to
song
cut clean
with
through.
the DuckTales theme.
It's new, a fluffier softness.
Come on in, it's fluffy soft.
Fluffy.
Soft, softest feeling, only Downy has that feeling.
New Downy rinses in the most softness of any fabric softener. Feel the difference, see the difference. Downy softens best.
Come on in, it's April fresh. Downy feeling, fluffy feeling.
New Downy, the fullest, thickest, fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in.
Hell yeah. Oh. Damn, I could go for one of those right now. What is it? Fuchs? Fuchs Giant Submarines. Oh, it's Mike's.
Giant submarines now open on Main
Yeah,
Street
you don't want to
West
use
Pier,
excessive red with NTSC. It bleeds like a motherfucker.
Is once again Buffalo's first choice for rock and roll. Buffalo's original rock and roll
All
station
right.
with Bob Seger, Bruce Hornsby, The Rolling Stones, U2, The Eagles, Steve Winwood, and features like Superset Weekend, Taylor and Moore's Morning Zoo, 30 minutes of continuous rock and roll.
Full
Free
frontal
concerts,
nudity.
all
How to
request
cheat on your
part, Queen
taxes.
City
Yeah.
Beat, the
Oh, I see what
Yagata
they're doing.
Regatta, World Tour trips,
Sex
and
without
more.
marriage.
Buffalo's original
Treasure
rock and
maps
roll
to city
station,
softball money.
103.3 WPHD.
I get it. The jokes were in the words. That was intellectual humor because you had to read it.
Low prices save you more totally. With hundreds of everyday low value prices and page after page of weekly features, you get greater total savings from Tops Friendly Markets.
Mm-hmm.
Tops never stops. Saving you more. Tops never stops.
Okay.
Costumes for Halloween at the last minute.
Hmm.
Malabar's is the second largest costume house in North America.
Halloween 1987. A few news items.
It's our association with opera. And what we have done over the years for the Canadian Opera Company has developed into a major supply base for opera throughout the whole of North America.
The
Wow.
company's main strength is its 50 highly
Strength.
skilled employees who turn out costumes for most of North America's opera companies.
Wow.
As for Halloween, costume rentals will come to $150,000, and they're starting to run out. Excuse me, do you have any more piece?
No, I'm sorry, we're all sold out. You should have come by earlier.
It goes to show you how important and how busy the costume business is. What can I tell you? Good to the last bite? Watching out for your money and for your teeth. I'm Peter Silverman for City Balls Tonight.
Oh boy. Hey, Opal. You're getting some insight into 80s Canadian television.
City Pulse tonight. Merry Halloween's tomorrow night, but as Peter Silverman just proved, people have already started partying.
That's right, JD. The night before Halloween is traditionally known as All Souls Night. And
Wow,
this
is she
evening
wearing
at
a comforter?
There were a bunch of souls that start with some Halloween fun. You gotta hand it to these guys. They sure know how to party. Tonight's fundraiser marks the 6th annual Ontario Crafts Council
Giant hand. Why? What is even going on? What is the logic of half these costumes? That's just scary. Ooh, goth girl.
Let's go live to the ball right now where things are really, really cooking. Standing by is the Crafts Executive Director, Joan Foster. Nice mosquito costume, Joan.
Thank you.
Where is the money from this fundraiser going?
It goes to help the sustaining operations of the council, to help with awards and programs and exhibitions, publications for the craftsmen in Ontario.
Are most of the people there tonight crafts people?
No, they're not. Probably 20% are.
So straight into the pocket of the board members. Got it.
Supporters, members of our board, our advisory committee, and friends of the same.
Well, listen, it's a great party, and I'm going to let you get back to it. Thank you very much for joining us this evening.
I thank
Have
you.
a good time.
This is how she normally shows up to board meetings, actually. It's all anonymous.
Vampire's favorite time of the year. Our Greg Grist
God,
discovered some interesting
I don't know if it's a
facts
jacket,
on
a
this
shirt, a sweater. It looks like a freaking comforter.
I have researched into this phenomena from Tibet to Transylvania. Those images of the Oriental gods with their canine teeth. You must have seen many of them who used to be appeased only by blood sacrifices. How it got intermingled with literature itself. That was my purpose to discover. He's the image of the demon lover. He comes back from the dead. But he comes back only to those whom he loves. And now I could drink hot blood, said Hamlet.
But do you yourself believe in vampires?
Seek to know. No more.
Uh-huh.
Darling, wake up, wake up. It's just a dream. It's just a dream, darling. Wake up. Oh, yuck. Having a little Halloween fun. This is Greg Grist for City Pulse. Are you ever ugly? Oh, and your breath. What a stink. Yuck. Oh, you didn't eat garlic or what?
Now that's what happens to our receptionists when they work here too long. And there were plenty of other things going on around the city tonight. At the Harbor Castle, our Lance Chilton discovered a room full of dreamers.
Dreamers, man.
For the 13th year,
We gather here to dream.
Committee are raising funds with their week-long dream auction. This evening's Silver Slipper Gala kicked off the event with guests purchasing mystery gifts from conductor Andrew Davis. What did I get for my $30?
Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It'll go right in your bathroom, Lance.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that it? I can't wait to rush home and put this up. The auction continues through next week. Some of the selections from what they call the Dream Auction Tree include skydiving and pet elephants for a day. And this is my favorite selection from the Dream Tree. Get rid of your pent-up frustrations as you shatter windows, rip off doors, tear down walls, and bulldoze a building. I wonder what that's worth. The Toronto Symphony hoped to raise
That sounds awesome.
$150,000 with this
Can you imagine how like
And if the
cathartic
scene
that
is
would
any
be?
indicator,
Holy shit.
They're not going to have too hard a time doing that. From the Harbor Castle Convention Center, I'm Lance Chilton for City Pulse Tonight.
And tomorrow night here on City TV, we're going to have
I will tear this building apart with my bare hands.
Work on my costume, JD. That's for entertainment.
You have no idea what I've been through.
There's more to come on City Pulse tonight. Stay with us.
Okay. Better be more Halloween stuff. Twilight Zone, I think it was a club in Toronto at the time.
Hi, I'm Ann Romer. Tonight in sports.
Oh.
And history rode
Oh,
hand in hand.
U.S.
in
News
Lockport
now.
today, where folks striving
One of
to
the
save
network
the city's
affiliates.
Union Station turned that building into a haunted castle. Doug Smith just couldn't resist the prospect of a free ride today.
Oh, sure, everyone horses around on Halloween, but with hay rides and a real live haunted house, a colorful clash of Lockport historians baked the spirit of Halloween into the spirit of the past.
It was built in 1888. It's going to be 100 years old this year, and we're trying to raise money to fix up.
Although 10 decades have taken their toll on Lockport's Union Station, not even embers can disguise its beauty. And what a perfect setting for the trick-or-treat crowd.
Oh, the kids have loved it. They've really
Like
had
a giant skull there. Winnie the
so we
Pooh.
have the hay rides, and we have all the different costumes and the judges. It's
Creepy
been
clown.
great.
Spectators got a reminder of the gay 90s when horse-drawn buggies delivered passengers to the New York Central. In honor of the old-fashioned building, the children displayed some old-fashioned manners. They all called me Mr. Pig. There were costume prizes of
Far
every
too
description.
addicting.
Winner Gail Farina looked a little down in the mouth. I don't know who she's cheering for, but I think they lost. And there were snacks for almost everyone. Lockport's Union Station obviously is just a ghost of its former self, but with a little more monkeying around like this, perhaps it will become as permanent a part of Lockport as Halloween. Doug Smith, News 4 in Lockport. Happy Halloween.
That's an improvement.
Mr. Pig, I like that. Okay, that's News 4 Buffalo, produced by Richard Reeve and directed by Joe Giovanco. Tonight at 11, we'll have some special treats.
Good old Joe Giovanco and Richard Reeve.
On Halloween, and more on Cornelius Bennett. CBS News coming up next. See you at 11.
CBS affiliate, that's the R.
McDonald's
But they would also
has
do
a
local news, right?
monster of an idea. Happy Halloween certificates. A book of 10 is only $1. Your gang can turn them in for free dessert treats like cones and sample-sized sundaes at McDonald's. Each book also comes with a mail-in certificate for this free Roger Rabbit when you buy your video cassette of the Smash.
I used to have that video
Roger
cassette.
Rabbit.
The first
McDonald's
video
Happy
release.
Halloween certificates. A deal so good, it's eerie.
That just looks weird.
Ooh, scary.
Tired of wearing the same old face Halloween after Halloween? Why not try a Twilight nose mask from Bud and Bud Light? There's Batface, Scary Witch, Mr. Pumpkin, and Big Black Cat. Best of all, these amazing masks are available where Bud and Bud Light are sold.
God, this so looks like a Silver Shamrock type thing.
Three bats flew away in fear as the wretched old witch threw her hat to the floor. She was staring through the window
Oh, this is mine
at
too.
a group of trick-or-treaters
Stereo
when
sound.
she heard the scratching at the door.
So the tracking is a little off.
She reached for the door.
Some tapes you just can't fix that.
Pounced on the old witch and knocked her flat on her back.
Collectible MTN pins now available at Pizza Hut.
Hey, could I have that last piece of pizza?
Who ate the last piece?
Perkins serves 8 delicious dishes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all made from the same ingredient.
Love.
If you haven't figured out what it is by now, we'll give you a hint.
Chicken. Huh.
Visit our new Winnipeg
All made
location.
with chicken. Okay.
In Winnipeg, morning just isn't morning
Fart.
without the sun.
Look.
Visit our new Winnipeg location.
In Winnipeg.
Fart. Clearly, that's a T. Doesn't look like it could be. It doesn't look like it could be any other letter. It's clearly a T. Yep. My story. How to not get burned? I'll get burned. The Winnipeg Sun. Friday, July 14th, 1989. Well, we know the exact issue that is. We could find the cover of that issue and see what that headline actually is. And you'll see it says fart. Clearly. I love this old silly stuff. It's honestly, it's very nostalgic for me because, of course, I grew up watching a good chunk of these. So, I mean, you see them, it's like, 80s and silly and stuff, but strangely cool. But for me, it's like a freaking time machine, man. I don't know how else I can describe it. Okay, I just had to move this over to like right to the edge of where that stupid freaking title begins. I don't know why they didn't just give us a clean version of the background, because this background picture is used in all the scenes in this theme. So you couldn't give us one clean background? Like, I don't know. I do like these transitions, though. That's pretty sexy. Yeah. All right. Time is it anyway? Good Lord. Is it really almost 5 in the morning? Or 4? No. It's almost 4. Well, maybe we'll go till 4. How's that sound? That would be like 7 a.m. on the East Coast. It would be like 4 a.m. It would be like noon, I guess, in the UK. Very strange. But at least I'd be going to bed at a slightly normaler hour. I've been going to bed, literally, basically the marathon completely messed up my sleep schedule. So I've been going to bed all week at like 10 p.m. Or no, sorry, 10 a.m. 10, like the complete opposite. So 10 a.m., waking up, just at the beginning of night. So waking up at like 8 or 9 p.m. to start my day. So completely flip-flopped from what it was before. Because I was actually on something of a day schedule for a while. Those of you who've been on Twitch or still on Twitch probably remember that. I was on a day schedule for actually quite a while. A long time for me. So... Fart. I'm probably going to regret eating that many Cheetos. Still a lot of coffee crisp, though. I got another Maynard's. Got a Hershey's cookies and cream. Those are good. And what else? Oh, got another Whopper. And somewhere around here. Here we are. You got granola bites, like granola minis, chocolate chip granola minis. So they're basically bite-sized granola bars with chocolate chips in them. They're good. I've had them before. Slightly healthier snack. Actually, I should probably take these wrappers and shit to the garbage. Get them off my desk. Don't like when, stuff like this piles up on the desk, so... One of the things I will always clean. Make sure there's no trash on the desk. Was that me or was that one of them? Was that you? Ow. Okay, so there was a piece of cheesy on the floor. I picked it up. I was going to throw it out, but then it slipped out of my hands and bounced away and disappeared into the void of the carpet. And then something random was poking into my toe in my flip-flop, and I pulled it out. It was like a needle or a not a needle, like a pine needle or something. But as I was trying to examine it, it slipped out of my fingers and disappeared into the void of the carpet. So that's why I'm going to stick in my foot 3 more times before I finally manage to throw it away. Anyway, I'll be back. Obstacle course of goodies. All right. Well, let's your gun is digging into my hip. I understood that reference. It hasn't aged well. But anyway, let's watch a few more, shall we? I don't even know what all is on here. I just sort of grabbed everything that was on my plate. I mean, whatever I could find basically on archive.org and just threw it all into a directory, mixed in some of my own stuff, and here we go.
Morning just isn't morning without the sun. And right now is a good time to subscribe. You'll find concise morning fresh news in the Winnipeg Sun. 13 weeks of home delivery.
This is one of mine. I know this one.
Call 632-6506 to subscribe. And when you do, you'll get the Great Sports Headlines home video free.
Great. I'll never watch that.
The greatest sports stories of our time. Call 632-6506. Wake up with the sun and get the Headlines video free.
Great.
When most people think of a nice light snack, they think of a coffee crisp.
Hey.
Crisp wafers, chocolatey coating, and that bubbly cream
I
make
sure
coffee
do.
crisp everyone's favorite nice light snack. Well, okay, maybe not everyone's.
Penner balls.
I think I'm going to eat those right now, actually.
Penner art. Yes, we have those. No problem.
I love how much local stuff there is in these.
Tune up. Yes. Can we do that for you this afternoon? Sales, how can it be of service to you? Yes, we have an excellent selection in stock.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
At Penner Olds in Steinbach, we answer yes.
Clearly. That secretary was really cute. She's probably 60 now. It's a man's life out here in man's land of manity. Man. Guessing, yeah, beer commercial. I knew it.
No, you're doing it right.
OV. That's pretty impressive. This is before the days of CG. And they probably had to do that legitimately.
At prices you'd expect, only at Warehouse One.
Not all Warehouse
Now
One.
and receive a limited
Now the
edition
full-size
Calvin
coffee
Klein
crisp.
t-shirt at half price.
Excellent. This is better than that sports video.
West in Portage La Prairie, along with a variety of
Hey,
prestigious
it's
nightclubs
Bundy.
across the country,
Bundy's
will join
Late
in the
Night
search
Review.
for Canada's representative to Miss World
Local celebrity.
1989. Contestants will vie for over $50,000 in cash and prizes in the Miss World competition, and 25 finalists
A little
from
bigger
across
than the
country
bite-sized
will
ones.
compete in the Nationals in October, and then it's off to London, England for the Internationals. Call Audrey at 857-9745 for details, and join us each Thursday night at Club West.
No, this is from
contest that's out of this world.
October 21st, 1989. We saw this one already.
Look after your yard on an app with full
Hold on.
A beautiful yard year-round is just a phone call away. 339-6326 will link you up with Collins Property Service. 339-6326.
Good old Colin.
Full spring and fall cleaning, tree and shrub trimming.
Is that
snow clearing
Colin?
Services,
Is
power
that
raking
Colin?
and fertilizer service. 339-6326 links you up with people who look after your yard on an annual contract basis.
Specifically
regardless
Colin.
of weather or ground conditions. 339-6326.
And I guess that's
links you
Colin
up with
Jr.
Collins Property Service. Year-round yard maintenance is just a phone call away.
Remember when you were a kid and anything seemed possible? Keep the faith. With Astral's
Oh, Tooth Fairy's hot.
color print shot with the
Not like that horror movie at all.
HR2 film. Anything is. Believe it. Astral Photo.
Single
Our
dad
pictures
wants to
say
date the Tooth Fairy now. To be
We'd like
continued.
to tell you about a true Manitoba treasure located snug in the valley of Catfish Country.
They could turn that into a whole
You'll find
saga.
it right at the end of the bridge, depending on which way you're coming from.
Missed
Now,
opportunity.
This gem is noted for fine dining and fine wine. It's called Gaffers. A right
Nice
funny
light
name.
snack, except
But
when
I
you eat 12
speculate
of them.
it's got the best chowing down for miles around. There's no dress code, just good eating and great entertainment. Heck, we could even book the place and have ourselves a party. Gaffers, a culinary legend in its own time.
Good eating and great
A beautiful
entertainment.
yard year-round is just a phone call away. 339 or
Fuck off, Colin.
$326 in 10 minutes and get that chance twice. Well, you can every Saturday night at 5 on MTN with Super Kin Bingo. 2 games for $1,000 each. Subsidiary prizes. Weekly winners are guaranteed. Pick up your cards at 7-Eleven or other retail outlets and get ready to play. Super Kin Bingo. Double your chances to win. Every Saturday at 5. Right
Super
here
Kin.
on MTN.
Copyrighted music, Conway Twitty and Loretta, Loretta Lynn.
You in handling 1043 is deadly. 26.
Conway Twitty
Drinking
is
and
deadly.
driving isn't just stupid, and it isn't just against the law. Drinking and driving is deadly.
I bet
Before you
he's
pick
in
up
a
the keys and swear
wheelchair.
you're all right to drive. Think, is it worth the risk? Because every time you drink
Damn.
and get behind the wheel,
Called it.
you're endangering your own life and the lives of those around you. The choice is simple. Drink and drive, or think and survive.
A message from
Hey,
the Portage La Prairie
that's
Connects
good.
Club.
It rhymes. Oh my God, Warehouse 1.
Shirt at half price.
So anyway, I remember seeing a few PSAs like that where it would be the slow zoom out and the big reveal would be, oh, the guy's in a wheelchair. So like, you know, we have to listen to him because he was in some kind of accident. Maybe he was a drunk driver. Maybe he got hit by a drunk driver. I don't know. We may never know. But I think the one that I remember we had one at the cable office that was the same kind of thing, like don't drink and drive. But it was like an hour-long special. So I would air it every once in a while when we needed filler. And it started almost exactly the same way. Slow zoom out, guy telling a little bit of his story. And it's revealed that he's in a wheelchair because of some accident he was in involving drinking and driving. But yeah, anyway, speaking of accidents, holy shit. Bravo! That's some excellent destruction.
Prairie Pulse. First with the...
Oh, hold on. You know that pyramid building is? That's I think it's the Royal Canadian Mint. That's where a lot of our currency is actually printed, in that big pyramid building there. So I remember when I was a kid, my mom would get me collector's coins every once in a while. I still have most, if not all of them. I think I have all of them, actually. She sent a big box of them a while back. But a lot of this was because we lived in Winnipeg when I was a kid, so it was easy to go to the mint and get, like, you know, a collector's set of uncirculated coins and things like that. So, and once for like events like Olympics and things like that. So she got a bunch of those for me over the years. So at some point I'll probably see about getting them appraised and see if they have some value to them. Because, I mean, I'm not really a coin collector, so it's not really super meaningful for me. But so I don't know. It's a possibility. And that was one of the reasons she got them for me, actually, was so that I'd have some kind of a nest egg, I guess. But the last time I looked some of them up, they weren't terribly valuable, I guess, because they were like mass printed collector's sets or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, little tangent for you.
Prairie Pulse. First with the news in Manitoba.
When you're looking for a quality used car at a great price, take a look at Avis Used Car Sales. With the 89
Okay.
rolling in, we've got
I
to get
trust
rid of the
your
88, so we
authoritative
slash
voice.
prices by thousands of dollars.
Even though it looks like you
Buy
haven't
fully
slept in a
serviced
month.
used cars of all makes at virtual wholesale prices. Save on Fords, GMs, Chrysler, Toyota, Nissan, Honda. You name it, Avis has it. Get fully maintained used cars at huge savings now at Avis Used Car Sales. Avis Used Car Sales, the next best thing to buying new. 1350 King Edward.
Now, that guy is actually a used car salesman. He really missed his calling as a voiceover
right
actor.
Now, save big on a great Brookdale selection of specially purchased GM vehicles. Like an 89 GMC 1500 extended cab, only $22,877. An 88 Pontiac 6000 4-door, just $11,977.
Oh, man, Cass would love to see some of
Cadillac
these.
Fleetwood D'Elegante with gold package.
These old car dealer commercials.
Now's the time to pick up a deal from your only Southeastern franchise Cadillac dealer. Brookdale, Pontiac, and Steinbach. It's worth the trip.
Steinbach,
Proper yard maintenance
which,
is a
as you can
year-round
tell, had a lot of
business,
car
and
dealerships.
Collins Property Service are your year-round
It was
yard
kind of their
maintenance
big
experts.
thing.
Collins Property. How
Yeah,
would you
go away,
like to
Colin. Fuck
On
off.
MTN.
Bingo. Oh, what's this one? Oh, yeah. Coke always put a lot of production value into their commercials. Like incredible National Geographic level cinematography. People just chugging Coke. This was shortly after New Coke. This is only a few years after New Coke.
Fest of the year is back.
They're still calling it Coca-Cola Classic.
Proper yard maintenance is a year-round business, and Collins Property
Oh my
Service
God,
are
Colin.
accessibility. At
Fuck off.
339-6326 for more information.
Building a home? You'll find professional and reliable people at Country Charm Homes. Professional craftsmen use up-to-date materials to make your home cost and energy information.
What was he doing?
Building
Just
a home,
like
you'll find
slamming his knee into the
Country
thing.
Charm Homes. Professional craftsmen use up-to-date materials to make your home cost and energy efficient. Insul would eliminate thermal bridging and improves the R.
Still haven't seen anything Halloween-y. This is only 10 days before Halloween. Where the hell's all the Halloween commercials?
Order your custom 48.
Let's skip ahead a bit. Fuck you, Warehouse One and Prairie Falls. Yep, more copyrighted music.
If you've worked hard for what you have, you understand how we feel.
I'm driving this time.
No, I am. We've reached the point where we can be comfortable and enjoy life.
But you took it yesterday.
But you had it all last week. That's why we chose the comfort of a Ford compact diesel tractor.
You mean that's why
Diesel.
I chose the comfort of a Ford?
Diesel.
Besides, I have the key.
See Little Morden Service in Morden or Southeastern Farm Equipment in Steinbach.
I enjoyed cutting the lawn at my stepfamily's place when I was able to use the riding lawnmower.
Kendall's favorites, a collection of the Kendall's most requested songs.
Well,
Compact disc.
At prices you'd expect.
good old the Kendalls.
First Saturday night at 5. So hurry. Your Toyota dealer is sharpening his
It's just
pencils
all
to
car
give you
ads.
the
Holy
sharpest
shit.
deals in town on 89 Toyota.
Cass is missing
Hurry
out.
down. The deals are hotter than ever. Your Toyota dealer is sharpening his pencils to give you the sharpest deals in town.
The
on 89
sharpest
Toyotas.
deals in
So hurry
town.
down.
Get it?
Right now, you just can't miss. How would you like to make
Oh my
1,000
God,
double your
bingo.
checks, right? Probably big. Every Saturday at 5, right here on MTN.
So, when you think Avis, you think trucks, right? Probably big trucks. Well, at Avis, we've got trucks, but we've got a whole lot more.
Also, have
For the
drugs.
weekend. Sleek sports cars to impress. Passenger vans for the team. Pickup trucks.
Oh my God,
family
they
cars,
moved them
business
out and
cars,
parked a
weekend
different one
rates,
there for
free
every
pickup
shot.
and
That's
delivery.
crazy.
And late hours. At Avis, we've got
And
it
they
all.
lost the lock on the last shot.
Including big trucks.
Yeah. Good old
A beautiful
Avis.
yard year-round is just a phone call. No clearing services.
Oh my God, Colin.
Just against because every time you think and
Professional craftsmen use controlled humidity fields to make your home cost and energy efficient. Insul wood eliminates thermal bridging and improves the R. You'll find professional and reliable people at Country Charm Homes. Professional craftsmen use up-to-date materials to make your home cost and energy. Order your custom 4885.
It's like on a GIF loop of that guy.
Act now
Oh,
and
this
receive a
actually, this
limited
next one's
edition
kind of cool.
Calvin Klein t-shirt at half price.
Hi, I'm Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio, sit up straight.
Stop it, watch. I'm here to tell you about the start of a brand new late-night talk show.
Arsenio, do you have to wear that dumb earring?
Ma, do you have to be in my commercial? In 3 weeks, catch the premiere of the Arsenio Hall Show. I'll have big stars, I'll have great music, I'll have...
And he'll be dressed in a brand new suit.
Yes. A sort of little teaser commercial for the Arsenio Hall show, which was huge in the early 90s. Only ran for like 5 years, I think, but it had massive cultural impact at the time. It was one of my favorite late night talk shows. I watched it almost every night and enjoyed it. But yeah, so kind of interesting that just in the midst of everything, I have like one of the original, or one of the like the very first promo for the Arsenio Hall show. Just kind of neat.
The Hobby Garden.
I don't know if there's
is
any
the show for
Halloween-y stuff in
Canadians
this.
Who like to grow outdoors. Every Saturday at 4, you'll find landscaping ideas, tips on
Well, there
vegetable
will
and
be
flower
after
gardens,
this for sure.
information on trees, shrubs, and more. And it's brought to you by the St. Mary's Road Nurseries, Ron Paul
I got quite a
Greenhouses,
lot in this
Lacoste and Sons
playlist.
Garden
There's no
Center,
way we're going to watch
Woody's
all of it,
Low-Cost
but
Garden Center, and
we'll
St.
skip around
Mary's
a bit.
Nursery and Garden Center. They're all
In
located
fact,
just
here,
south of
let's-
the perimeter, where if you don't find
let's
what
just
you're looking
skip
for,
around a bit here.
Vinyls. A mosquito? Wrong. It's in fact Barbara Streisand.
Sand impersonating Elton John.
Winnipeg's best battle it out on the stage of Yuck Yucks.
Kept having these recurring nightmares as being chased by this big jug of Kool-Aid. Was catching me, painting happy faces on me and going, oh yeah!
OV presents this very special salute to Winnipeg's best comedians. Join us Friday at midnight right here on MTN.
He was funny.
Edition.
Oh god. Yeah.
Trucks are great. When we say
More car dealerships. Fucking Kendall's again. Oh, this is a Halloweeny one. Finally, like forever later. There we go.
Where others fear to tread, believing anything is possible. And why not? With Astral's phenomenal color prints shot with the new Fuji Super HR2 film, anything is. Believe it, Astral Photo, our pictures say it best.
Oh my god, shut up, Conway Twitty. Uh-huh. I know we've seen all those. Oh, hold on. No, we don't want to watch all of these. I was just putting... I had a bunch of my videos in here, which I don't want to watch. How long is it? Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
We don't believe in ghosts.
It's like a newsreel.
On the sidewalk in broad daylight, a goblin hasn't a ghost of a chance to spook me.
That's
but
great.
inside this house, it's a different story. This is a haunted house.
October 26, 1965.
Which invites citizens with brave souls and stout hearts to venture inside. For the sum of 50 cents, you can be happily scared out of your wits. If you believe in ghosts,
50
which,
cents.
of course, as we said before, we don't. The 50 cents goes to aid the Children's Home Society, the only independent adoption agency in California. Last year, 4,000 people were terrified for the cause. Local merchants supplied the furnishings for the house. The ghosts liked the place and moved in. If you would like to see all this for yourself, the haunted house is located at 1229 Lincoln Avenue in San Jose and will be in the spook business through October 31st. There's an old tale that if you pass within 5 feet of a ghost, you disappear. But then, of course, we don't believe in ghosts.
Wow. That's very convincing. Beware of the monsters. Oh, fuck. This has no music. So I'll put some music on. It was already in the playlist, so I was like, I'll just use this. It's good. Huh. Okay.
Our citizens have become disenchanted with the ineptness, inefficiency, and indecisiveness of Governor Brown's
political
administration.
broadcast.
The governor has vacillated on important
Carnival of
issues.
Souls. That's what I really need to
Farm
see. I
problems,
really want to get the criterion of that.
Crime, fiscal management, and our people are
I think I have
concerned.
like a Mill Creek,
What can he accomplish in a third term?
you know, movie
other
collection
than
version of it
compounding these
somewhere.
errors? The Republican Party can win, but only with a candidate who can attract 23% of the constructive Democrats and who has unquestioned experience and qualifications to assure California sound leadership.
And we just cut him off. Hey, we're voting. Oh, in here? Okay. Is my son on the ballot? Isn't Tales of Terror? Okay, well, there you go. So at least I can see the movie. And then enjoy what I'm sure is the incredible restoration in the Criterion set. Yeah, I might just watch it there because I've never seen it. I've heard it is an excellent film. Is that it? That was neat. Oh,
come for him. It started to happen again.
Dad!
Trouble. You've had some scary dreams, okay?
Can't show trailers because obviously, you know.
Love Halloween.
We have to get off the island right away.
A thrilling Halloween premiere movie. Bay Coven Sunday.
Bay Coven. I bet that's on YouTube now.
Join BCTV and the Berwick Public Library in the Burgess Meeting Room on Wednesday, October 30th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. for Trunk or Treat Indoors. The Berwick Public Library is offering free books to kids. Simply go through the offerings, find your special book, and take it home. Then stop by the BCTV studio, where we will be broadcasting live.
That's
you
good,
can delight
yeah.
our viewers with your fantastic 2019 costumes. And don't forget the
Mega
treats.
Man.
The Berwick Public Library and BCTV will be offering tasty treats to put in your Halloween bags.
I just realized
Stop
this
by
one's
to
supposed to be
visit
widescreen,
BCTV
but
and the
whatever.
Berwick Public Library in the Burgess Meeting Room for Halloween Trunk or Treat Indoor Style on Wednesday, October 30th, beginning at 5:30 p.m.
So just an hour and a half. Right? Like, get there quick.
The scariest thing about Halloween isn't all the ghouls and goblins. It's the kids the drivers can't see at night. So when you get dressed up on Halloween, make sure you can be seen. That's not it. Can I take my teeth out or leave the teeth in? Look, there goes some trick-or-treaters now. You can barely see them. Now look what some reflective tape, glow sticks, and light clothing can do to shed some light on the situation. And also, here are some other tips. Ah, you know I don't like the light. Here's some other tips.
Very convincing effect.
Cross at corners using traffic lights and crosswalks when you can. Look left, look right, then left again.
I'm liking this dollar
Use
store
sidewalks.
version of Thriller.
Watch for cars turning or backing up.
Did you know, if you dress up as a firefighter, you get twice the candy.
Yes! That might be a little much.
You get twice the candy.
Yes!
Let's do it one more time. Over. Yep.
There we go.
Be seen on Halloween.
I sound like a fireman. That was exactly what a fireman would say.
Fireman Dracula.
When we inherited Aunt Agatha's house, for some unknown reason, George started dragging his heels coming home. Until I discovered Bisto gravy granules with real meat stock. They have much more...
Oh.
So nice having people for dinner, darling.
With real meat stock, Bisto gravy granules have so much more.
Hi, I'm a Boglin. Me and my buddies want to be your friend, right, guys? Right. Call us
I didn't even know this existed.
909-5464.
I know about
And hear how we
Boglins.
can protect you
Cass
from
had one.
and help your future grade your math
I have the
test.
original
new
commercial
story
for
every day.
Boglins
One call
somewhere.
gets you a 3D Boglin hologram like this. 4 calls get you a set of 6.
Ooh.
Trade them with your buddies. And
I
part
like
of your
those holograms.
$2.35 2-minute call goes to Special Olympics. So get your parents' permission and call us at 1-900-909-5464. Go get the phone. I said get it, not eat it.
Wednesday, it's hot and cold running chills as a big witch brews trouble for America's favorite rabbit in Bugs Bunny's Halloween Special.
Me, what's up, witch?
Then Raggedy Ann and Andy get the stuffing scared out of them in The Pumpkin Who Couldn't Smile. 2 Halloween treats starting at 8, 7 cents.
Wow, I've seen that special, the Raggedy Ann and Andy one. I forgot all about it. Dumpy the Pumpkin.
I weigh 44 ounces and serve 10 to 12 people.
Dumpy the
Halloween
Pumpkin.
party? I'm Wiki the Witch, and I weigh 45 ounces. We're both made fresh daily at your participating Carvel ice cream store.
You want to send one to a friend? Please phone 800-327-GIFT and call the Cake Honors most major credit cards. Thank you.
Happy Halloween! I'm Dumpy the Pumpkin, the fresh ice cream cake made daily at Carvel.
We just see this one? Yep.
It's America's favorite pasta-eating cat in an all-new special, Garfield on the Town. Then a very spooky special. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, the Halloween Classic Friday.
Okay.
This is CBS.
That was 83. Ah. Oh, here we go. Halloween safety. Very important. Pay attention, kids. Take notes. There will be a quiz after. Not really. I'm too tired to do a quiz after. This is from 1977, if you're wondering.
There's one magical
I would have been
haunted
5.
evening each year when all the scary creatures come out to prowl through every neighborhood. But here's the scariest
There's
monster
a few
of
different
all.
versions of this on
Do you
YouTube.
know why?
Or on
little
the
witch doesn't know
archive.
it.
This is
But
the
she's
best
taking some
quality one, I
frightening
think.
chances of being hurt. Maybe badly hurt.
Oh.
Her costume is very, very dangerous. Can you see the things that make it dangerous? What about that mask?
What was that?
She can hardly see through those tiny holes for her eyes. If you were wearing that mask, here's what it would be like. You can see straight in front of you, but unless you happen to turn your head, you wouldn't see that car coming as you start to cross the street. You could be run over.
That's right.
And unless you look down, you can't see that you're coming to a curb. Ow, that hurts.
Aww.
It's bad enough to take a tumble on hard pavement, but it would be even worse to sprawl out on the street in front of a car coming. Now let's imagine that we're in that car. Can you see her clearly? Why not? What is there about her costume that makes it hard to see her? As the driver of a car or truck, you might not see her until it's too late. And that's really scary. Before we think about some ways that the little witch could see and be seen better, let's take another look at her costume. Whoops, down she goes again. It seems as if she's collecting more bumps and bruises than candy tonight. Let's see if we can help her, shall we? And by helping her, maybe you can learn some things that will help you stay safe at Halloween.
She's all
First,
frustrated.
you need to turn back the clock and start this whole evening over again. One of the problems with this costume is that it's too long. It's too easy to trip over a long, full skirt.
True. Should pin it
So
up.
we can shorten the skirt. You should always shorten any skirt, pants, slacks, or cape that is too long.
Kitty
or
wants to
floppy.
help.
Now, the broom.
That cat
That's
is
a
long
clumsy
dead
thing
by
to
now.
carry, and it's something that you're likely to trip over in the dark.
What? Just a fact.
It's usually easy to shorten brooms or round off the sharp points of pirate swords and other costume parts that can trip you or scratch
Well, you
you.
don't have to cut the whole damn thing off. Jeez.
Cardboard brooms and swords are usually safer than wooden ones. But
Yes,
it's safest not to carry anything like that in the first place. Now, what else might we change on this costume to make it safer? What about that color? Remember how hard it was to see the little witch because of her
A
dark
bright
costume on a
fluorescent
dark
green
night?
witch.
We should always wear light, bright colors on the street at night so drivers can see us. What about this color? A white costume makes an unusual, different kind of witch who's more likely to be safe on Halloween night.
Yeah, but it doesn't
A good
look
way to make any
spooky.
costume easier
She looks
to see
like
at night is to
Girl
decorate it with
Gandalf.
reflective tape or reflective patches. Some costumes come with reflective material.
Actually, now it looks
already
like she's
pressed
something
to
from The
gloss.
Handmaid's Tale.
Here's what it looks like to a car driver. It's easy to see, even on the darkest
Or
night.
going to a nunnery. You
And
know.
while you're putting reflective tape on the costume, you should also add some of it to the bag or container you'll use to carry home your candy. Some special Halloween sacks are treated with reflective material when they're made. And it's a good idea to write your name, address, and phone number on the sack, just in case there is an accident.
This will make it easier for the
Now,
weirdos
how about
following
the
you
mask?
home.
Any problem with it?
They just
Do
get you to drop
remember
your
how
bag
hard
and they
it
know
was to
exactly
see
where
out
you
through
live.
Those little eye holes. To be safe at night, You have to be able to see clearly, as well as be seen. We can improve the mask by cutting larger holes to look out of.
Yes, that's sensible. I mean, the other option would be do makeup instead of the mask.
There, that's better. But there is an even safer way.
Why did they leave that one eye hole all janky?
You can simply not wear a mask.
Yes, this is what I was going to say.
Oh,
see, they didn't
you think you need a mask to
thing.
disguise yourself? Well, just watch what you can do. With a little help from your parents and some scraps of cloth or old clothes from around home. An eyebrow pencil, different colors of eyeshadow, rouge, lipstick, an old mop or wig, some wax teeth.
Right, yeah. That's pretty
maybe
good.
some clay and food coloring. And a few other odds and ends. You'd be surprised what you can turn yourself into.
Why is it he actually does... He doesn't really look like a kid in a beard. He just looks like a middle-aged guy with a beard. I mean, like, look. People really did look older back then. Even the kids.
What you can turn yourself into.
He's like 9, and he looks like he's 43. And someone's dad.
Whether you buy a costume or design your own, be sure that it's made of flame-retardant material. That means material that won't catch on fire easily.
Ah, so asbestos is the way to go. Spray all of your costumes down with asbestos.
A beautiful princess, and her new costume is much safer. But there are a few other things you should do before going out. First, eat a big dinner. If you go trick-or-treating while you're hungry, you'll be tempted to sample some of your treats while you're out. And that's definitely not a good idea.
True. Gotta wait for Mommy and Daddy to check them first.
In many places, the police set the hours that you should trick-or-treat. Trick-or-treat only within those times. Neighbors should be ready with treats for you. And drivers should be more careful to watch for you during those hours. Make sure you carry a flashlight when you go. The light will not only help you see where you're going in the dark, but it will also make it easier for others, including drivers, to see you. Always travel with a group, not alone. It's safer still to have a parent along to keep an eye on things. And of course, you should always walk. Riding a bicycle at night is always dangerous, but it's even more dangerous to try to ride in a costume at night. As you go from house to house, stay on the sidewalks as much as possible. If you have to walk in an area where there are no sidewalks, walk as far off the roadway as possible and face the traffic. That way you can see what's coming and get out of the way if you have to.
I mean, that's just a general rule to live life by.
Corners, not in the middle
Always
of the
try
block,
to face the traffic because then you
between
can
two
see what's
parked
coming.
Cars. When you start across the street, cross quickly, but don't run. And don't stop in the middle of the street for any reason. Stay in your own neighborhood when you're trick-or-treating. Your neighbors are probably hoping to see you in costume on Halloween. And it's safest to visit people you know. If you don't know the people very well, don't go into their homes. Most people enjoy having trick-or-treaters come to their doors. But there are a few people who will do things to hurt kids. They might put sharp or hard objects in candy and apples. Or they might put something on fruit or gum that could make you sick if you eat it. To be completely safe, save your treats until you get home. Then ask your parents to help you check them carefully to make sure that there's nothing in them or on them that could hurt you. The safest treats are usually candy or gum that come in their own wrappers from the factory. Fruit should be washed before you eat it.
Make sure there aren't any razor blades in
And
them.
all candy bars and fruit should be sliced so you can be certain that there is nothing hard or sharp inside that could hurt you. If you're not sure whether something is safe or not, don't take any chances. Throw it away.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the fun part of Halloween with
There's
the
a lot of stuff
friends.
going into the reject bin there. You gonna have anything left?
Almost everyone enjoys a good joke or riddle.
What's your trick?
What you guys eat for breakfast?
What?
Gus toasties. What's a wiener when you take out its inside?
What?
A Halloweener. Where does Dracula keep his money?
Where?
In a blood bank.
Here, have some candy.
However, some practical jokes
What's the
pranks
trick?
aren't so funny. If you should break something, it wouldn't be very funny to the owners or to your parents, who might have to pay for it. So keep your jokes funny and harmless.
Yes. Oh, this is Devil Night. And then
Tonight has been a
egg the
magical
fuck
night.
out of people.
We saw a
And their
scary
houses.
monster changed into a beautiful, happy, and safe little princess. How about you? Will you follow the lead of the little princess and have a safe and super Halloween this year?
Safe and super. What is next on the playlist? Where the hell are we? Another block of commercials. Except, I'm kind of fading out here, guys.